Hi. um, Thanks for coming. My name is Tina, and I'm going to be doing a reading. And you know what I forgot was I don't have a pen over here, so sorry about that. I'm trying to still get my shit together. Let me find a pen. So how's everybody doing? Thanks for joining me. Sorry about the mishap here. Sorry about all the time off. Gemini, Cancer. Why can't I remember after Cancer? Man, I feel like I should have took a little more time. It's Gemini. Leo. Virgo. Libra. Scorpio. Sag. Cat. Aqua. And Pisces. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. God. So how's everybody's day going? How's your life going? How's your summer going? Or your winter, depending on what time, where you live, right? There they are. I was like, where's my glasses? So, here we go. Angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters, and all that is coming from love and light. Thank you for your guidance today. I guess I better find this just in case anybody wants to chat with me, huh? On my other phone. Okay. Hi, Tony. Okay, so I guess what I was trying to do is maybe trying to show you guys the cards instead of me, you know? I don't know how I did that last time, but let's see if I can figure it out. Yeah, I don't know how I did it. Oops. See what I mean? Like, wow, I'm just losing my shit here. Okay. I guess we'll just do it this way. I'm going to start, what I want to know is, like, what the good stuff is coming for you guys. And we'll see what that looks like. We're going to start with some Kipper cards, you know, so we can get all of it, like, what's happening in your love, what's happening in your career and finance. Spirit, show me what's happening for Aries in love. Is there anybody new coming in? Show me what the scenario is. Okay, so we got courthouse and poverty. Hi, Jonas. No one's down here. It's just me. We need to go play outside or something. Distant horizon. This could be talking about, like, inner child wounding here, this poverty consciousness, you know? I feel like some of you guys, maybe you have, like, a settlement coming from a courthouse, Aries. Something's happening at the courthouse, and it's going to bring you great fortune. I feel like there's something here with the poverty consciousness and occupation. I feel like maybe you're just not happy with what you're doing, and maybe that's going to change. I also feel like in 3 to 6 months, someone's either coming in or you're bumping way up in value, like money wise. Privileged lady is here, right? So let's clarify courthouse and great fortune for Aries. What's going on at the courthouse, spirit? I feel like this could be something that feels really stressful. It's like you're up all night worrying about it, kind of thing. Thanks, you guys, for coming. Thanks for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I appreciate you so much. Thanks for being so patient with my absence as well. Yeah, I feel like, honestly, I feel like there's someone walking away from something here with the courthouse. So this could be like maybe you're selling something or whatever. But I feel like whatever you're doing there, it's bringing you great fortune as well as like total stability. The Queen of Pentacles this year. So being very stable on your own. Whatever's happening at this courthouse, Aries, is making you feel like $1,000,000. Tell me what's in the middle here with poverty and occupation. Yeah. So I feel like you might have a new opportunity for something here with the Two of Wands. Like you're kind of looking, going like, where can I go? What way should I go, right? This is something that you have to choose, you know? I feel like you might have a little bit of fear about it, like fear of change, you know? But I mean, and it's up to you. You get to choose. The lovers is here. So I do not think this is necessarily about a lover. I feel like it's about a choice in your work. I feel like you're not happy with what you're doing, and I think you might change what you're doing. And then I think there's also a new beginning in love. And I think that comes when whatever changes in your mindset, maybe, or it either changes something about the way you think about something, right? But it's got the Ace of Cups and the King of Wands here. So I feel like Aries, that is your sign, is the king, right? So maybe you're going to step up and make a change here. Tell me, give me a little more here. This could also be talking about like the way you see yourself, you know? Like maybe you haven't really realized your value, um, you know? But that's about to change. Wheel of Fortune is here. And the Fool. You're jumping off, but you're also ending some kind of fucking cycle. Look at that. That's exactly how these cards go. This is the end, and this is the beginning. So like the wheel is coming in and changing something for you. And you're ending a cycle of some sort. And you're just jumping and going into something brand new. And I feel like your higher self is guiding you. And whatever this is, it's about something that you're passionate about. It's about something that turns you on. You know what I mean? Page of Wands. It's like a new idea, epiphany. You know what I mean? So I feel like you're where you're at right now is like in this lack mentality, but something big is happening here to change. I do see a possible love situation. If it could be somebody that you work with, right? Because that 8 is here, 8 of Pentacles. Hi, Erica. Happy Thursday. I'm so happy to see you, Erica. How are you doing? Okay, so distance horizon, 3 to 6 months. I see a privileged lady here, and it's clarified by the Emperor. So yeah, there's a big change coming in your money, Aries. Big change. Why is the Emperor here? Why is the Emperor here with the privileged lady? This could be you starting your own business, definitely taking charge of something. You know, you're bumping up the Hierophants here. You've learned something very important about yourself and about your ability to manifest things, I think. I think there is For some of you, there was something that ended that's been quite difficult. You feel ripped off in a way. You know, I feel like something big ended here, and it's this Ten of Swords is like someone getting stabbed and then running the fuck away. You know what I mean? And I feel like in 3 to 6 months, something's going to change. Like, I feel like it's probably starting now, but I do feel like you're taking it to another level. I feel like you're understanding your power within yourself, Aries. I mean, this is your own energy, even the Emperor. So that's what I see. And then here's the Three of Cups. Like, it's a reunion, it's a reconciliation, you know? I feel like this could be a little bit difficult for you. Um, Whatever this is, this party, this reconciliation, right? Maybe you're making up with this person that like took off, you know, or something, right? But I feel like you're worried about it, but I feel like you are in the manifester mode, which is why the Emperor is here, you know? And I think it's your higher self doing it too. I feel like there was something really sad that happened in the recent past. And I feel like you've been doing a lot of meditating, a lot of deep diving into your soul, you know, like, who really am I? Oh, you've had to say no a lot? Man, I've had challenges too. I guess we each get our own, right? So that's what I'm seeing for you. As far as things coming, I feel like you are stepping into some major power. It's your own power. It's your own energy with that Emperor. So remember that. Your money's changing in a very big way. It could have something to do with a legal case even. So let me see if there's any. Let's get messages from the Yin Yang. I love this deck. Is there any other messages for Aries that they need to know? I haven't read them for them for so long. What's coming for them? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this is where you're at, or this is your advice, right? It's trying to tell you to transcend the mundane things, you know, unify your own self with body, mind, and soul by loving yourself. Self card care card comes here. So I feel like it's super important for you to tap in right now. Um, there could be some shadow work going on for you, like, you know, people triggering you with their behavior, triggering something inside of you that needs to be healed. Um, that does happen. So that's what I kind of think is going on for you, Aries. Let's see who. Let's see what the time is. 13. Okay. Oops. Taurus is next. Taurus, what's good stuff coming for Taurus? Let's use the Kipper again. Show me what's happening for Taurus spirit. You know what I want to do before I even go to Taurus? I want one more message. I want one more message in this reading. And this is for Aries too. I just want one card to show me what's going on with their spiritual growth. Like, what's going on in their soul path. Tell me where they're at with their soul path spirit for Aries. Oh yeah, that's why I wanted to pull this. I had this feeling this is going to come out. Here it is. See, you are going through a huge transformation. This is the Judgment card, but it's called Blossom here. So you're basically, your soul is coming out and taking the lead, showing you their stuff, you know, like your stuff you didn't even know, you know. I feel like you're going to start looking different at love, at life. I feel like what's happening to you is your soul is starting to like show itself to you. And when this happens, the Ace of Cups comes out. It came out in the other reading too, but in this one, it's showing you that you're kind of looking from eyes of love now, right? I see you Ace of Pentacles, strengthening bonds. You could be like reaching the other side here. That's what it definitely looks it like. This is the Ace of Pentacles, so it could be about money, you know, a new beginning, because that came out too. But look at in your spiritual growth. I mean, I feel like you're tapping in. I feel like you're tapping in. You're getting clear on your beliefs. You're getting clear on something, and it's making a big change in you. Look at all those aces that came tumbling out. I feel like there's something about strength that's happening during this. I feel like you're kind of like understanding how much strength you have, like, because your soul's coming out. Your soul is like so huge and beautiful and strong, and it's just coming out, you know, and it's showing you like, look at who we are, look at who you are, this is who we really are, you know. And then this detached card comes out, which is judgment. It's about letting go of old ideas, and you're doing it here. So Aries, you're having a huge awakening. You know, that's the good stuff coming. You know, I mean, that's the best stuff coming, right? So let me look at the new time now for Taurus 1634. Okay, I feel better now that I have that. I actually work with a couple of Aries people, and so I just wanted to get a good reading there. Okay, so now we're going to start Taurus, and we're going to start with a Kipper. So I have eye surgery on the 21st of June, and it's a pretty big deal. But anyway, I can barely see. My vision has gotten a lot worse, but I can't wear eye makeup. You know, they told me like 3 weeks or something like that before the surgery. So I'm just pure, unadulterated Tina here. All right, let's see what's going on with Kipper. Thank you, Dan. I don't think anything's gonna happen. I'm having a cataract removed, and then I have I have glaucoma, and so they're gonna put 2 stents in that same eye while they're doing the surgery, and I can't do anything. Like, I think I can still read cards, but I can't like bend over, and I can't, like, I wouldn't be able to like hop down on the ground like this. I'll have to do it upstairs at the table or something. So let's see, Taurus. Okay, so I feel like you got a change in occupation coming in. I think something is going to be made fair that wasn't for you or someone around you. Feel like expecting. Okay, so I feel like you're having money come in, like unexpected money. I don't know where it's coming from, but we'll ask. Oh, did you have the stent? Did you have stents put in too? Oh, I forgot what I was asking. Okay, it's on this occupation. It looks to me like you're doing something else. Like, I feel like you're going for something that you really dig doing. I feel like you've been working with spirit. It could be a spiritual path. It's bringing you some coin. Holy shit, look at the coin. 10 of them. That's the most you can get. That's what's happening. You're making a decision to change your job. You could be working with maybe like with your community doing something or something like that. How was the surgery, Dan? Adjudication. I think, tell me what's happening here. I feel like there's a tower moment here. Like something ends, but it transforms you in like huge glow up. The Empress is here. The adjudication might just be through the work you're doing, you know? So whatever's happened with this adjudication, this might be a decision that you yourself have to make, you know? You might be the deciding factor. But I feel like you have a couple of different options. Um, but I really feel like you're being guided down some sort of spiritual path, just like over here. It's like spirits involved in your life, Taurus. Um, some of you could even be like reaching reaching into the, other realms, doing the tarot reading, doing the transforming, allowing your soul to be your guide. That might be the decision. And it might come as a shock to some people around you, but I feel like it's going to take you somewhere really cool. Tell me about this expectation and the unexpected money for Taurus spirit. Okay, yeah. It's about higher learning. The Hierophant is here, right? And then you've got a new beginning in love. You've got the King of Wands, and then the Sun. Holy shit. Whatever's happening here is brought to you pretty much by, the soul plan. Something's about to change. I feel like some of you could be having like a fire sign come in, because the King of Wands is here. I feel like, you might feel like it's a little guarded. I think it's someone from your past. I think it's someone you weren't expecting. I think it's someone that you walked away from. I think it's someone that you overthought about. And then I think what you did was decided to go down a new path. You're like, fuck this. This person might have made you an option and they left you crying. There was a lot of fighting going on. And you were set here like, fuck this shit. Like, what the hell? They left you out in the cold, right? Justice is coming in for this right now. There's someone coming back. It's unexpected. It could involve marriage. And you're trying to decide if you should put any more effort into it. Totally up to you, that decision. But there's someone bringing in love, someone manifesting the hell out of you, Taurus. Someone from the past. Like I said, it looks like it was a rough road. But what this person's trying to do is what a friend of mine calls make medicine. They're trying to make medicine with you. And I mean, the outcome of it could be very, very great. And I also see like the money here. So I feel like this love and this relationship, this new thing, is kind of tied up to some money that you didn't see coming. I hope that made sense. Oh, so it's a pretty tough recovery, huh? Well, that's why I've been working so much, is because I'm trying to, I know I can't do shit for 21 days is what they told me. No bending over, no getting near water, dirt, and I'm a gardener. So that doesn't really work well. So I've been trying to like, the more you take care of something like a garden, like keep it weed free or whatever, the less weeds, like you have less and less weeds. So I've just been trying to keep everybody's stuff up to ten what? I don't understand what you're saying, Dan. 10 pounds? 10 pounds? Okay, let's see what's happening. Okay, So for any of you who are sad, Tauruses, because this card came out with which is the Five of Cups, I did see that underneath when it was talking about this old person coming back. The Five of Cups was there. Do you see what this card is saying? It's saying change your focus. So like don't focus on the hurt that's been caused by this person's coming back, and I think you know you have an opportunity to be in a love situation with them again, and it's up to you to do that. I mean, this could even be marriage, but I feel like the reason that this change your focus card comes out is because you're kind of focusing on maybe the shit that happened, right? But Spirit is asking you to do, look at all these. So your third eye is here. Trust your soul is here. And nurture yourself with the Empress card is your advice. This is your spiritual, what's happening spiritually for you. What's wrong? Are you just so bored? So you want to know what happened? My oldest granddaughter graduated, and her and her mom, which is my daughter, and her went to Europe. And this dog is stuck here with me. And I think I'm kind of boring. He just kind of winds around. And he's too naughty to take out on a leash. You don't, you know, like he'll pull me down. It's just, I don't know what to do about it. Anyway, that's what's going on with the dog, and that's what's going on with you, Taurus. So let's see here about what the time is. 27. Okay, so the next one is the next sign is Gemini. Let's see what's going on for Gemini. What's the good stuff coming for Gemini? We want to see lots of good stuff. Lots of good stuff for Gemini. What's happening? So it looks like you got a gift coming. Something about your occupation is changing too. Some of you could be looking at getting married. That's at the bottom of the deck. But up here, what we got is we got a gift coming. I also feel like you're sort of sitting there deep in thought about something. Something's concerning you. Hi, Paul. Hi, Polly. Thank you for coming. Thank you for liking and all that. So happy to see you here. Okay. So I'm wondering if you're thinking about someone that's already left or something that's already ended. Possibly this could be someone younger than you. It could be an earth sign. It could be somebody that passed away that you can't stop thinking about. It could be somebody that did some shitty stuff to you, like made plans and then took off. You know, said one thing and then did something completely different. I don't have a card. I guess I just feel like I should get one, but I feel like it's nobody's business that I smoke weed like the government's, you know? I have a problem with it. I don't want to be on a list like that. Okay. There could be somebody that wants to reconcile, or that maybe that's what you're thinking about, is reconciling with this person. Maybe it's something that ended, and you are thinking that you would like to reconnect. You know, they made you happy. Is what I'm seeing here. Glaucoma. Those glaucomas, crazy shit. I do have all the drop stuff already. I already picked it up. So there's a mature woman here, which could be you or it could be someone around you, you know. And I think she's, whoever it is, I think there's some kind of, you could be arguing with someone, like an older woman, like could be your mom or something like that. But I do feel like there's some kind of peace coming into that. This could be someone from your community that you're just like been struggling with. Oh, it could be a lover too. We got the lover and the 10 of Pentacles showing up here when I ask about your community, right? So I think there could be someone here that you fought with. That's your wish fulfillment. That's what it looks like. It looks to me like this whole, whatever this situation is, was brought here. This could be about somebody you were married to, or it could be just like a soul lesson, you know, like someone that came to teach you something and you're trying to figure out, should I put any more time and effort into it, right? Maybe you feel like you've been waiting a long time, like you've been manifesting it. Clarity's coming in and big changes, right? I kind of feel like you are struggling within yourself about it, about whatever this is. Tell me about the gift. What's the gift coming for Gemini? We're looking at good things, Spirit. Tell me what this beautiful gift is. What's coming in? Freedom. The Fool. It's a brand new beginning. Yeah. So the gift that you're given is a new perspective and a new beginning. It's like you finally see something, see, because you got clarity here. And so now you're looking at something as at it from a different perspective, and it gives you an opportunity that you did not see coming. Could have something to do with Cancer. So I feel like there's something bothering you, something that's keeping you up all night. Tell me what it is. The new beginning. You're worried about the new beginning. Okay, I almost feel like whatever's coming here for you, this is a gift. Like, and it's saying like it's a new beginning, and it's because you have a new perspective on something. You don't see it coming because you're really mind fucking yourself in the Nine of Swords, right? That's the Nightmare card. But there's a new beginning here, and it's someone. It's something that's going to balance you out with that Six of Pentacles, right? You do have spirit involvement with the Eight of Wands. I think your new beginning has something to do with working with spirit. Eight of Wands and the Queen of Wands. It's like they're showing you something here. What am I clarifying? Expectation. Tell me what the new beginning is exactly. I see the transformation. I see the glow up, right? I feel like you're just coming into like a whole new piece of you. You didn't even know existed. Powerful, magical. Queen of Wands. Yeah, maybe self-love too. New beginnings. And I feel like there's a lot of you that have been like in this nightmare for a while. You know, like whether it's with a person that you were in love with, or just with yourself, or a giant loss or something. Something's going on here, Gemini. Okay, let's see what your spiritual thing is. Two of Cups. This could be someone coming in that is a soul friend, Two of Cups. It could be you really lining up with your higher self, Two of Cups. I feel like you're learning the strength of yourself. I feel like you're starting to see things from eyes of love. This changes things when that happens. Look, you're becoming the ruler of your own life. You could be starting a new business. Something's taking off here. I mean, it happens in the very first pile with the 10 of, what was that 10? 10 of Pentacles. It was right in the beginning. Nope, it's in the middle. The 10 of Pentacles came out with the Lovers and the Community card. Okay, so there might be somebody that you hang out with all the time that's going to change. The relationship's changing. I mean, I feel like maybe it's somebody you fight with or did fight with, but it turns out they're really everything you want. Again, you're getting clear on that, you know? It looks to me like there's a couple things you need to release, some old ideas, something that's not working for you anymore, because you're really going through some kind of big spiritual changes. So, of course, you're going to have to release some shit because it's itchy. It doesn't fit you anymore. You know what I mean? Old ideas, old beliefs. I feel like you're going to be doing a lot of meditating too, seeking your higher self and other realms, so that you can see clearly what it is you need to release, you know? So I feel like Spirit's working with you, and I think you're working with them. I think you're manifesting exactly what you want. If you do want love, I see it right here, and it's around you, like it's in your community. It's someone that you hang out with or you know of. It's somebody that you already know. So there's that. 3729. Okay. Dan. I was just talking to Empress last night on the phone. She called me. And we talked for a couple of hours on the phone. And she said she hasn't been doing readings either. And I'm like, why aren't we doing readings? Okay, so the next one is Cancer. Ooh, Cancer. I feel like you got a bunch of money coming. Bunch. Like sudden wealth card came out. I also see a gift coming. And it's coming from this, some kind of settlement. Some kind of, it could be a settlement. It could be like a gift from an institution. Maybe you overpaid somebody something. But I feel like something's coming that's seen as a gift for you. I feel like there's some kind of message coming in that's concerning to you. It could be from somebody that you are in a relationship with. And then sudden wealth and the coffin card come out. So I'm going to just not comment on that, and I'll pull cards to see if I can get more clarity on it. I'm going to use this other deck now. Thank you, everybody, for coming. I'm so sorry I've been gone. So I also had a bunch of dental work done. I can't barely talk with these. I have got dentures. And, man, that's been a fucking ride and a half. So I'm really sorry if you can't understand me. That's why I haven't done readings. It's because I can't fucking understand myself. And this has like been the... I said a prayer the other day. And I just, you know, was like, can you just make me, like, make me and these teeth, like, align? Because they don't feel like they fit here or something. They feel weird. I don't like it. And then I just thought maybe I better just get fucking over it. I know, Erica. I was thinking about your mom because I remember your mom went through this not too long ago. And, yeah, I remember you saying that. And it's so, well, it's a little better today, but I feel like I look weird too. Like the way they make my lip. I don't know. It's fucked up, dude. I'm just gonna try and deal with it. There must be a reason I'm going through this. Okay, so let's clarify the courthouse spirit. Uh, Apology comes out. Higher self, masculine. Your higher self's being activated from whatever this gift is. Maybe that is the gift, right? Something about an apology is coming out. Okay, so okay, so I feel like, who am I talking to? Cancer. I feel like Cancer, there's an apology coming, and I don't know from who, but it says it's a masculine. I feel like it's someone who showed you something about yourself. You know, the reflection card is here and the ego card is here. So I feel like whoever this person was or this situation, it could have been an institution even, right? It's a masculine energy, so it's something, um well, it could be anything, a decision. It says apology here, right? So there could be someone coming in that maybe did wrong to you. And because I think they're trying to apologize. And what this does, it activates your higher self. Like whoever this person is, it's a divine or it's a masculine energy, right? And they're coming in with an apology. They want forgiveness. They're asking for forgiveness, right? Because they did something to you that hurt you, but at the same time, it was a reflection, right? So it's almost like, you know, you're having a lesson in vanity, in your ego, in your human being part, right? So this person comes in, they did something wrong, they're apologizing to you. How are you going to react? I feel like that's what it's saying. And I feel like the message here is if you would allow your higher self to take control of this situation instead of your human self that's afraid or still looking in the mirror, you know, or thinking from your human self, you know. I think if you are to let your higher self answer, I feel like it's the gift. That's the gift, right? That's going to change. I feel like it's kind of like a Wheel of Fortune moment, you know. Suddenly, this gift of your higher self coming out from this apology. Now, I think the choice here is to accept the apology or just say fuck you. So what this is saying is, what would your soul do? I know a lot of people say what would Jesus do or whatever, but here it's like, what would your higher self do? What would your soul do? What would it want you to do? How would it want you to act? Remember who your soul is. It's pure love. So what's the pure love answer? And I think if you allow that to happen, I feel like your life's going to change in a major way, like stability, harmony, right? going with the flow. It's like the Wheel of Fortune coming in to give you something. And I think a lot of times, like forgiveness, like this apology is coming in. And I think forgiveness is a big freedom thing. You know, like when we do forgive, we we just feel free. Are they sincere at the apology? Yeah. Look what's at the, that's so funny you asked that, and then I looked at the bottom of the deck and it said, yeah, they're telling the truth. Now I don't know that they want, you know, like this is like, if this is someone who's hurt you and you've walked on, you don't have to go back to them. But can you forgive them? Can you, honestly, the forgiveness comes when you figure out all the stuff that they gave you. And I know, Erica, that you do that. I know that you have done it. I think you've done all that work. You know, like you realize that people that show you something and you hate it and it makes you change inside. Doesn't mean you have to be with this person again. It's saying like spirit is giving you a gift of an apology from someone who really hurt you. They're telling the truth. I don't know that they want you back. It doesn't say that. It just says they want your forgiveness. This could be a mom, a dad, a sibling, a child, you know, like it could be anyone. It's just, I'm just saying like something's coming in, and I just think it's really important that you tap into your soul and let the soul do the reacting, right? Responding or whatever. Yeah. Well, that'll be up to you how you deal with it after that, but it doesn't mean you can't forgive him though, right? Okay, so the message here, you get a message here and it's causing you to feel confused in this middle card. This could be about courtship. It could be about somebody that you're in a relationship with, right? You're getting very, very confused here. And you have spirit guides all around you. So tap into them when you get whatever this message is. Maybe you've already gotten it, you know. Um, it could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I feel like you feel closed off to this, feeling very detached when you get that communication, right? You don't really know what to do with the information. So I feel like it's super important to tap into your spirit guides here, because this is coming out, and so is breakthrough and epiphany. So like you get this message, and it could be from someone that you dated or are dating or will date or something like that. It confuses you. And this message here in the middle is just like, don't worry too much about like how confused you feel or whatever, because you have all these spirit guides that are like, they're like glued to you right now because it's a really big important time. It could very well have to do with this first thing. So let's see what's next. Like I didn't expand on this, and I'm not going to until I read more cards, but what you have here is the coffin and the sudden wealth. What I'm feeling like right off the get-go is that maybe there is some kind of there was some kind of what am I talking about? Like an inheritance or something that's coming through. You might know about it and you might not. Let's clarify the coffin card. This could be happening around September, October, November. I feel like this comes with some kind of an awakening too. And it's asking you to like, when whatever this is that's happening, like this sudden wealth, whenever that comes, make sure to stay in a gratitude thing, right? Don't be afraid. Don't live in that fear part. Tap into those spirit guides that got you through this weird message, right? Really take time to love yourself here. Have compassion for yourself. I don't think this is going to be easy. Whatever this is with the coffin and the sudden wealth. So obviously you're having some kind of transformation when you get this money, right? It is fated. And it could be coming, or let's see. You got the Fate card, the Sun card, empowerment, right? Whatever is happening here with this money was meant to be. It was a pre-planned situation. And I think the whole message on this is to, like, just make sure to stay grateful. You know what I mean? Stay in the gratitude about it. Because it looks like it's a lot of money. And it doesn't really say how. It could be that the money transforms your life. Like maybe you win it, you know? Maybe you win the lottery. I just tried to win the lottery. I bought two lottery tickets the other day. It was at $211 million. And I'm like, oh man. I could give each one of my kids $1 million and I'd still have like, still have the same amount of money. Pretty much. Okay. All right. So the moon card comes out. The listen card comes out. Third eye. Wow. Okay. So you've got all major arcanas here, Cancer, for this deck. I feel like there's something about your inner, like your younger days, your inner child or something that needs to be confronted here. And I feel like your higher self wants to speak to you and it's asking you to really listen. And then again, you have that again with the third eye chakra card. And then the Lover's card comes out, like a choice. But this can also mean like a total and perfect balance within yourself. This could be saying that as soon as you confront this inner child wounding thing, listen to your higher self. It will guide you to somebody who is your perfect, soul friend, soul match, So that's what I see for you. Lots of money coming. And just stay grateful because it's straight from your own higher self. Like your higher self had it planned. So just stay grateful and in touch with that higher self and all those spirit guides that are hanging out with you, because they are. Let's see here. What did I do with those there? Okay. Leo is next. Okay, Leo. Yeah, I watch my North Node more than anything, honestly. It depends on who the reader is, though. But I've noticed that, honestly, most of the readers just do love reads. Okay, so Leo, it looks to me like there's a message coming in that's going to change something for you. I see movement on this card. I don't know if you're going to get a new car. Maybe you're going to go on a vacation. Maybe you're traveling. I also see you thinking about changing what you do for work. And then I also see something about your family. Something's happening about your family. It doesn't really say what, it just says the place that you are comfortable, you know, which would be like with your family, right? Okay, let's tell me what the message is for Leo and how is it changing their life? What's the message for Leo? The message is release and integration. So there might be something that you're releasing, something that's emotional, and then something new is happening to you. Like this is the integration card, and it could mean like a special union with someone, or it could mean, you know, that you're sort of balancing into yourself, you know. It's an awakening. Okay. You're surrendering like an old way of being here. I don't, you know, it's about ego, Leo. I think you're letting go of something because you're having an awakening. I feel like you're remembering something from your past and it's changing you. The message that you're getting is from your higher self. And it's information. Tell me what the information really is, Spirit. That there's a toxic pattern that has to go. You want to see? These are the coolest cards I've ever used. So I feel like this message that you're getting, it could be coming like in through a dream. It could be just like a sudden flash of memory too. You know, like you remember something, maybe about your higher self. Maybe it exposes something to you, you know, shows you something that you didn't know about yourself, you know. But whatever it is, it's changing who you are. I feel like you're about ready to like release some kind of toxic pattern. Toxic pattern could be being in shitty relationships. It could be alcohol, drug abuse. Like it could be a million things, right? So I feel like that's changing for you, Leo. Tell me what you're thinking about up here in the thoughts card and the occupation card below it. You're thinking about changing your job. So show me what that looks like. Look what's coming out here. It's like the two polar opposites of the deck. You know, you've got freedom and then you've got like loss, rejection, right? So you have a new opportunity. And honestly, you have a choice how to feel in your thoughts. I feel like what this is saying is that you want this freedom and you think about all the things you know how to do, all the things you could do, and then you think of all the things that you lost, all the things that have hurt you. And that's where your head's at. You're bouncing back and forth between that. And I think you're bored with your job. And you want something that challenges you, something that is exciting for you, right? Um, but you're isolating yourself right now for some reason, but you do have I feel like you have a new beginning coming. I also see the dream card here. So I feel like you should be paying attention to your dreams, because I feel like Spirit wants to tell you, like, there is a new beginning for you. And it's something that you really love doing, and it's going to be profitable, right? It's a new beginning. It might have something to do with something on the planet. Like, I don't know what you do, but maybe working with wood or elements, maybe. Let's look and see what's going on in the with the family room. What's happening in the family room for Leo? Hi, Vanita. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming. Okay. Okay, so there's something going on with your family here. I'd say in the month of June. I feel like it's important for you to stay in the present moment and enjoy every single second of the time that you have with them. I feel like it's important for you to stay in gratitude rather than fear. Here's what I'm seeing. Like, I'm seeing like you feeling maybe inferior to some people in your family. And it's only because of limiting beliefs. It's your own human stuff, right? That's kind of in the way there. So you have a choice here with this family situation that's coming up for you. You can either stay in the moment and see the abundance and love that's around you right in the present moment in the family that you're hanging out with, or you could stay in fear and miss it all and just stay locked up in your head, you know? I feel like, I mean, the choice is pretty clear in my opinion, but that's kind of where you're at. So something's happening with your family, and Spirit is saying, like, just stay in the gratitude, like, be grateful for every second. This is a decision that you have to make, you know, you have to do it. I see you have lots of doubts, right? This could have something to do with your south node, like you're clinging to something from a prior life. You should look up your south node and see what that was. You know, see what sign it is, see what it might mean for you, because I feel like you're clinging to it here. And it's stopping you in your family relationships, is what I'm seeing. I feel like it's time for that to change. I think your higher self was ready for that to change. So by winter time, I feel like your whole life is different. Um, I I just feel like as far as your family and stuff goes, yeah. I mean, I feel like you're kind of at this place where there's part of you that is scared and feels lack. You feel less than the rest of the family for some reason. And I think it makes you like stuck in your head so that you can't even enjoy the moment with them, right? It's because you're like stuck in your head feeling like I'm not as good as them or something like that. But I feel like, so that's what you're working on. You know what I mean? So be careful not to get stuck in old memories. Like maybe the way you were treated as a child or something like that. Because I feel like to be present is more important. We all change. So maybe you haven't seen someone in a while. And you've changed, they've changed, the situation's changed. You don't have to feel like you used to, you know? So I think that's an obstacle or like a challenge coming up for you. But I kind of feel like it's about loving yourself. It's about appreciating who you really are. And I feel like when you start really understanding that about yourself, I feel like the harmony comes back in. I feel like the main message from this deck is to listen to your higher self. Both of these cards say the same thing. Like this is the third, the third eye chakra, and then it's listen card, which is the High Priestess, and she is your intuition. So I feel like that's the main message. But look at the bottom. It's talking about releasing something. It's something that you believe about yourself in this family dynamic. I can see it. You feel like you're not as good as them. You have doubts about yourself. You don't really love who you are. And in this particular situation. So the key here is to look up what your south node is and figure that out, because there's a key to that. It's the south node. You're clinging to something from your former life because it's more comfortable or more familiar than this new way, you know? If that makes any sense, I don't know. Virgo. Okay, Virgo. Tell me what's coming for Virgo. Tell me what good stuff is coming for Virgo. Thank you so much, spirits, angels, guides, ancestors, archangels. Love you so much. Thank you for helping me today. Okay, Virgo. I feel like you're having a new direction. You could be moving to a new home or selling a home, something about your home. I see someone maybe going into some kind of a contract or a marriage. I feel like there's a thief around someone here. Thief and a privileged lady. And then the house comes out with the courthouse. So there could be something, I don't know, maybe you're buying a new house or doing some kind of business about it. Tell me about the pathway for Virgo. Tell me the pathway for Virgo. Okay. Virgo. Okay, so this pathway is clarified by a new beginning, right? In Jupiter. And courage. Having the courage to take the new path, right? It's a brand new path. And, yeah. Tell me more about the pathway. So if you're already married, this could be like maybe you and your spouse doing something, right? Okay, so you have this new pathway, but you're like super stuck in your head about something from the past, a memory, a behavior, something that has you kind of stuck. It's time for you to surrender something. So you have to let go of something before you can start down this new pathway. Why is the marriage card here? Because you're guarded, vulnerable. Change. Okay, so here's what it looks like to me. Like, it looks like if you're not married, there's an opportunity for somebody that's a good match for you coming in. But there's something that you have to let go of. You have this big block around yourself, and you're just going to have to find the courage to change it. And I think you're kind of living in fear, it looks like, about something, about a partnership, about a contract, something. And I do see that you have to release something. It's got something to do with something you can't stop thinking about. It's got something to do with some kind of crazy behavior. And it's pretty emotional, right? Time for you to release something, surrender it. Okay, so the next one in the center, here's what came out. The Thief and the Privileged Lady. So let's just see what's going on here. Look what's at the bottom. Healing the inner child is at the bottom. So tell me what the Thief is here for. It's clarified by fear. And integration. Oh, is there somebody in a twin flame relationship? That's what this looks like. Twin flame and separation came out together. Virgo. I think it might be time for a union. But you're actually, the thief is you stealing from yourself. You're robbing from yourself. You know, like the thief card is here. And then fear and limitations is here. So it's like you're robbing yourself from this by having those limiting beliefs. Like you're just stealing from yourself. Wow. I have never gotten that message before, but that's totally legit. Tell me what's the Privileged Lady. Privileged Lady could be a new beginning in love. It could be somebody that has been like watching you. I think it's someone from the other side. I think it's an ancestor. There's an ancestor that's been watching you. I think they love you a lot. I think they're worried about what's going on in your life. Do you have a message for Virgo? Do you want to tell Virgo something? Ancestors, yeah, be open to receive. That's their message. The ancestors want you to know, like, so there is a woman, a female energy. So you might, I'll show you the picture just in case they look like someone to you. But so there's this privileged lady here. And so this is somebody that's passed over. She's a guide of yours. She's watching you. And I feel like she's worried about what's happening maybe with this twin flame. This is a relationship that's in separation, and it's like time for it to come back together. And I feel like this is the weirdest reading, but I feel like the message from your guides is to just be open to receive. I mean, it's pretty easy to do. I mean, palms up, you know, and just intend it. I want to reach this privileged lady. Maybe you know who it is. Maybe it's your favorite grandma, or maybe it's somebody you've never met, you know, way back in your lineage. But there's someone here that wants to bless you, wants to guide you. So I feel like you should reach out and just be open, like open to receive the messages. I honestly think when we're dealing with spirit, it doesn't really matter 100% that you know who it is. They do work as a collective, you know. But look what else is coming out. Like I was just shuffling about that and talking about that. We've got like divine feminine, we've got spirit guides, and then we've got third eye and clarity. So you've got someone here, Virgo, that wants to work with you from the other side. And all they're asking is for you to just be open. So tell me about the house. What's going on with Virgo's house? Okay, there's something going on here. The divine is stepping in into your life. I think they want you to go down a different path, but you need to start with a solid foundation. This is about divine timing. I feel like you have to let go of some past suffering stuff. Tell me, why is the courthouse here? Why is the courthouse here? Okay, so, you know, honestly, this is talking a lot about some kind of a passionate relationship, okay? And it looks like it's coming like around September, October, November-ish. I don't know if you guys are buying a house or if they work at the courthouse or at an institution like school, right? But I feel like something's happening here, something fiery. So you could be dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sag. But I think it's really a passionate situation. There's also something in your way. It's this past feeling. Is this the one where I saw the... Maybe not. Anyway, I think it's important for you to love yourself more than anything. But fate's stepping into your life and changing shit. And here's I mean, the first cards are the house and the courthouse. So I don't know what's happening there. If you're getting a new house, if you're selling a house, I'm not sure. But there's also like passion here and love and chemistry but all in the middle of it all, like, is this lack feeling, this suffering feeling, right? But you got self-care and self-love, and then this suffering. So the way out of this suffering and this lack feeling is to take care of yourself. You know, put all this love and energy onto yourself. And then just do that and trust that it's going to happen. Whatever's happening is going to happen in divine timing. I kind of feel like what's going to happen is it's going to be, you know, like building a house. Solid foundation structure, right? Maybe you are building a house. Whatever it is, you're transcending something. You've never done this before. This is like a brand new thing, and I feel like it could even be a shocker because it comes with this card. Look at it. Detours, divine timing, and fate. Look at that card striking that tree. You know, so I don't know. I feel like fate's coming in and doing something. They could be using an institution. Like the courthouse doesn't necessarily have to mean a courthouse. It could be a school, a hospital, an institution, a government, like whatever. You know, like, so there's something going on there. And this house, like if it's a regular house or if it's your home, or maybe you're building a new home. Like, I don't know, because it's talking about like the foundation and building from the ground up, right? And that thief card is you kind of trying to steal from yourself. If you missed that, you should rewind. That was an interesting reading. Let me see what's going on in your spiritual journey. What's your soul on the path doing right now? Strengthening bonds. Yeah, see, you're moving forward in your spiritual growth. I feel like you're welcoming it. You're opening yourself up to it. And look, yeah, shining. Okay, so the message here is for you to like reach out and ask for help from the other realms, you know? Like remember we saw the ancestors and then we also saw spirit guides. So basically these cards all are saying that. I'll show you. First of all, this Ace of Pentacles, new beginning, but is what it means, but strengthening bonds is the message. And look at her. She's like meeting someone from the other side, hugging them, right? You're seeking spirit, you're seeking guidance, you're seeking them, you are open to receive, palms up. You're reaching out, you're talking to your spirit guides, you're like, yeah, I know you hold me up all the time, but now I also need you to intervene, like I need some freaking help. They cannot interfere with your life. So you've got to get into the position, man. Hands open right here. But look at her here. She's asking for that direct incoming knowledge right into her crown. And what's going to happen is she's going to start seeing things different. She's going to see everything as love. Like everything is love. We are love. Everything is love, right? And then you begin to shine. And that's what I see happening for you, Virgo. I feel like whenever I read for Virgo, I always am feeling like it's a really spiritual sign. Like they're kind of on the DL about it, but they've got a lot of like direct communication with the higher realm. So now we're at Libra. Um, okay, Libra. What good stuff coming for Libra spirit? God, that damn courthouse keeps coming out. I wish I knew what that meant for all you guys. For sure. The house again? Didn't we just have that in Virgo? We got change, unity. One more. One more card, Spirit. Thank you so much. Gift. Okay. Alright. So some of you could be overthinking something. I saw the imprisonment card there. So I don't know what's on your mind, but I see it. So, courthouse, Spirit, tell me what is the courthouse here for? I feel like there's a lot of, there's celebrations about this. I feel like, whatever this is, it's changing something about your community. You feel very happy about it. You feel grateful. Yeah, and you also receive clarity here. This could very well be like a lawsuit. This courthouse thing. Like someone's trying to control something about money or, yeah, something. There's someone cold and detached that you're dealing with, right? And I feel like something's going on. Like maybe there's a lawsuit or they're trying to control you somehow. If this isn't a lawsuit, then maybe it's somebody at work, right? But I just want you to know that if you stay tapped into your higher self and just listen to your intuition on this, you're the winner. You're going to be the winner, right? So I think there's something happening, but I think you're not playing the freaking game no more. This could have something to do with your family. So I feel like there's someone watching you. It's your ancestors. And tell me about the house. What's going on with the house? Okay. I feel like there's a big awakening happening for you, Libra. It's clarifying the house, but so maybe it means that there's something about, that's going to happen in your home. But I feel like you're remembering something that you didn't know before. Like this could be some kind of thing coming through your dreams. Look at it. You're remembering. You're having an awakening. And then there's integration here as well. I'm going to show you the house just in case it looks familiar. Something looks familiar there. But it's basically talking about integrating, remembering who you really are, and then, figuring something out and then going whole hog in it. Ace of fire right here. So like a brand new beginning with this house. Tell me more about the house. Okay. This is something you don't know about yet. It's hidden. You don't see it coming. You didn't know this information. You're getting it from spirit. It's been hidden. Can you give me any more information? What's hidden? Something about a divine masculine and a harvest. See? Like, I don't know. I'm almost wondering if, like, some of you are going to be awarded a house, like, around autumn. Remember you had the courthouse here, the house here, and then change. Tell me about the change. Something big time changing here for Libra. Another change card. Look at that. You could be moving. Want to see that? Look at 2 cards saying change. So something big is changing, and it looks like she's got a suitcase, man. She's out of there. She's leaving. You're starting to love yourself here. That's the thing that's changing, okay? Because, and it takes all the courage you have, but it's self-care and nurture came out with that too, Libra. So I feel like there's a big change, but it begins with the way you talk to yourself. It begins by appreciating who your soul is and what it's been through. Sometimes, like, look at this picture. It's like one figure kissing another figure on the forehead. Like, is there a sweeter kiss to get than that? No. It's the best kiss ever. That one where they just kiss you right there and they fucking mean it. Well, I kind of feel like this is your soul doing that to you while you sleep. And it's a gift. It's a gift from your higher self. Like letting you know how important you are, how much love. I feel like there's going to be some kind of new thing that happens, right? Something about your memories. Something about your memories and decisions, right? Your higher self being activated. That's come out quite a few times today. So, the gift that's coming in, it's from your higher self, and it looks much like what I just showed you. You know, it's your higher self loving you. I think that's so beautiful. Yeah, you definitely are getting clear and getting really comfortable in your own energy too here, or in this divine feminine energy. It's the energy of creation. And see what I tell you about your soul coming out. It's not just, I mean, it's giving you a kiss on the forehead, man. That's what's happening. That's what's going to change your life. It's your soul. This is really good. I like this reading, Libra. So, I see some big changes coming. It's your soul doing it. Your soul is just seriously coming out and saying like, hey, don't forget who you are. It might be a good time to like maybe tap in and ask your soul, who really am I? What have I really done in all my lives? Will you like shed some knowledge? Will you just show me one of my gifts? Will you show me something? It will happen. Okay. Scorpio's next. Spirits, angels, guides, what's happening for Scorpio? What's the good stuff coming? I see a marriage card. I see a main female. And I see a message. And high honor. Thief. And occupation. Okay. So it looks to me like there's some kind of like, there could be like a marriage coming for real. Maybe you're hitting a mark, like an anniversary or something like that, with the high honor card kind of being underneath of it. I feel like you're getting gonna get some kind of message from your work. Like maybe there's something changing there for you. Let's see what this. Hey, you guys, I'm gonna go get my plug-in for my other phone because it's almost dead. Oh. God, I'm so ghetto, huh? Okay. All right. See what's happening for Scorpio. Clarify the marriage card, please. Okay, so could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, because you got the Ace of Air. I feel like you have a little resistance toward this, or they do toward you. There's some kind of, I don't know, it's also facade. Like, so maybe it looks one way, and it's really something else, right? So it doesn't have to be a marriage. It could be like a partnership. What's the high honor about? This is a surprise for you, this high honor, whatever it is. And it confuses you a little bit, but it's a Wheel of Fortune moment, right? I think it makes you scared. It almost looks like you could be afraid of this commitment. You could be afraid of it, whether it's a love connection or a work connection. You know, you could be doing business. Like the marriage card in the Kipper is about a contract between two people. So it could just be about a contract, right? Okay. So this main female is clarified by somebody's changing cycles. Someone's completed something. And then there's a reunion card too. So main female, I'm just going to show you because maybe it'll matter. It'll make sense to you. Completion and then soul ties, right? So maybe this is, you're having a reunion with someone because there was a completion to a cycle. Something changed. So this is a soul friend. Tell me about the thief. Why is the thief here? Contracts, career, commitments. Okay. So there could be an ending, right? Divine timing. They're asking you to trust because there's going to be a breakthrough here in this relationship. I don't know. Is there any more messages on this? This is a confusing read. Why do you Scorpios always confuse me? Okay. So you have a higher activation card coming, like your higher self is being activated, but you have to have the courage to actually let that happen, is what I'm feeling like it's saying. Tell me about the message. What's the message? It's about something from your past, an inner child wounding. You're remembering something. You're remembering something. I feel like there's something, yeah, I just feel like there's something going on where justice is coming, karma is coming, balance is coming, right? It's got something to do with love. So obviously that marriage card, it could be with somebody that you are married to, right? I feel like there's some kind of guilt here. I don't know if that's your guilt or theirs, right? But I do see some kind of unexpected happening. It's an apology and forgiveness, and then wish fulfillment. So this is all connected to this message. It's a healing thing. Like this message is, it's not just about a relationship. It's about a deep inner child wounding. Like whoever this person is that you're healing, that's causing you to, they're the ones causing you to remember your past self, your higher self, you know? There's an apology coming. I think there's a lot of guilt related to this relationship, but the reason that it bothered anybody so much is because, I mean, it's part of your plan. It's part of your soul journey, you know? And you're getting a message somehow about that. Tell me about the occupation. Okay, so I feel like something big is changing here. Like, I don't know if what's happening with your job, but it's changing. I feel like there's a lot of abundance coming for you, tons of money. I feel like you're going to grow a lot this summer. And you're definitely surrounded by spiritual beings like guiding your way. So I feel like sometimes you feel a little guarded about doing that. I don't know why you're afraid of like contacting the higher realms, but they're right there. And it says that you're guarded, but if you would just reach for them, they have something for you. So they can't like interfere with free will. So you definitely have to ask. Here's your third eye. So I feel like that's been coming out all day today. Is that same card almost? Yeah, and then this one has come out a lot too. So what your third eye wants to lead you to is to looking from a place of love, like from the heart space, you know, where you look at love and you want equal give and take everywhere, right? And then everything that you saw about yourself, everything that you saw about life, like your darkest fears, they sort of change. And suddenly you realize how important you are to this universe. And I think that's kind of the point of this whole reading, is like there's something inside you that maybe you feel some type of way. And I feel like maybe you even, I don't know, put out something different than what's really going on inside you. Maybe because you lack confidence in the authenticity that you hold inside of your soul, you know? But I kind of feel like that's changing. So I feel like what's happening over and over is this higher self being activated. You're going to be coming from a heart space. You're going to be making decisions and seeing people as a heart space. You know, there's someone coming in making an apology. Now, there's part of you that might not want to accept that apology. There's part of you that might want to say, fuck you. There's part of you that can't even talk to the person because you feel guilty for something, you know? And I think there's something big changing in you if you'll relax into it, you know? Relax into the fact that you have this really beautiful, cool soul that had a plan, that's living in this body, that's like got problems and illnesses and past life stuff. And it can be a little overwhelming. But I think it's going to work out if you'll just trust it. You know, trust the other realms, trust yourself, trust all the avenues that they're putting in your path for you to like find that higher self inside yourself. You know what I mean? And look from eyes of love. And I feel like that sounds easier than it is. Okay. Sagittarius is next. Sagittarius, you got a privileged lady here, which I sort of see her as like the Empress, you know? I think there's a lot of people changing jobs right now. I feel like some of you are going on a new journey. It could have to do with another person. You have a lot of females around you. Female energy, you know? I mean, there's 5 females in this spread. And I see two males. So, I don't know if you guys are, there could be somebody getting married. We'll just clarify. Tell me, what is the privileged lady here for, Spirit? Okay, Sag, I see a twin flame here. But I also, let's see. The messages that are coming in are coming from your dream state. And I think there's something coming in that might be a temptation for you. And it could be a very passionate thing. But I also feel like it's kind of a warning in a way. I think you're very tempted with this person. You know, whether you're the privileged lady or there's one coming in, I just feel like you'll be getting messages from your higher self through dreams and stuff like that. I feel like if this is someone that's a twin flame, I feel like you're confused and maybe you feel like it's not really twin flame. Like, is there someone out there that feels like that? Like, yeah, maybe it's a twin flame, but you have your doubts. You're confused. You're like, this can't be real, right? This is too toxic. Is there someone out? I'm reading for someone just like this here. I'm on Sagittarius. I'm on Sagittarius, Joni. Tell me about the occupation. I think there's something about your occupation that makes you feel a little stuck. Or there's somebody there trying to, like, I don't know, call all the shots. It's making you uncomfortable. And what you're sort of wanting is freedom. You want a new opportunity. You want something different. You don't like the way you feel there. You feel like you're being controlled. And it's making you lose your value. It's making you feel like you're not good enough. Whatever this is going on here for whoever's... It's about a job. It's like someone... And I feel like there's someone coming back. Someone that you know. Someone that you loved. Someone that's a wish fulfillment. Gosh, they're coming in to make an apology. Boy, this sounds like Scorpio's reading, right? There's going to be a breakthrough with whoever this is. I feel like there's a new start. I feel like this is someone that you had a life with in a previous life. So they're familiar. If you haven't met them before, you remember them. You feel so comfortable with them. They're coming in. If it's someone that you knew before, they're making an apology. If it's someone from another life that you haven't met yet, something big is happening with this situation. Like, it is a wish fulfillment. It's a renewal, but it's almost like you haven't met them yet and they're coming in to love on you. And I think there's a huge breakthrough here. And then the next card out's the marriage card. So I don't know, maybe you're gonna meet up with this person, right? I feel like there's something you have to let go of first. What is it? Okay. So I feel like what you have to let go of is this stuckness that you've been in, right? There could be like, so for some of you, I feel like you're not talking to somebody. You're avoiding them for some reason. You don't want to talk. You don't want to visit. I just see a new beginning coming. I feel like if you can release the the fear around it, because I feel like you have a lot of fear around it, Sag. If you could release that, I feel like it could work out great. Tell me what the expectation card is here for, Spirit. Okay. So I feel like you're working with, or, you know, if you don't realize it, your ancestors are working with you to help you form a solid foundation and structure. I feel like you're meant for greatness. You're meant to go higher spiritually. And there's some things that need to be changed inside of you. Alchemy, you know, turning regret into, let's say you regret that you didn't do something, but I mean, obviously your soul made you choose that way, you know, you chose against it or whatever. And I just feel like you're seeing a bigger picture, like a more clear picture, right? And so once you get going with your ancestors and you get this solid foundation, you're going somewhere. You're moving. You're going on a journey. You're going on a trip. Let me see. I thought something flipped over. No, guess not. Tell me, where is Sagittarius going, Spirit? Where are they going? Where are Sagittarius going with? Oh, it's your belief system. Your belief system is changing. You're going on a karmic ride. Okay, so remember what I said before? Like, it's almost like you're changing the way you see things. You know, like you're upset about something that didn't happen, and then you realize that was the soul plan. That was the plan I had. It changes the way you see it. You know, you can't even be mad at yourself if you chose it, right? I do see a new love offer coming in here too. So on this journey, I feel like something is changing about the way you present yourself. Like there's something changing in the way you present yourself, the way you articulate yourself, the way you interact, you know, your communication style, everything from the ground up is changing. Your whole you is changing. You're doing it. And as soon as that happens, I mean, it's like you get this new offer of love, right? And it comes out with a new beginning here, you know, and power, and see. So I think Spirit is showing you some pretty cool things about yourself, and it's changing the way you deal with people. It's changing your response. It's changing your reflection in the mirror. You don't see yourself the same anymore. You know, you're not looking at all the flaws anymore. You're just, let's see. Yeah. I see you rebuilding, speaking your truth here, doing a lot of like upper chakra work, throat and up, so that you can release some things that just don't fit you anymore. You've gone through a lot, Sagittarius, and you're just not the same. You're letting go of stuff that doesn't serve you anymore. And I just see a lot of beautiful changes coming here. And you do have a lover coming in. But it's kind of like after you go through all of this, because this lover is a for real one. You know, like it's one that, you know, you could stick around with them for a while. This is something that spirit worked out, your own spirit worked out. But there are some things that need to happen, you know. Like part of it is the way you see yourself. It's a big part of it. How do you look at yourself in the mirror? Yeah. See, you're going from that to that. you know. And it's all because of self-value. It's about how you look at yourself, how you feel about yourself, and the way other people treat you, you know. I was just talking about somebody on the phone about that today. Like, why is it that we let people, why do we keep getting into relationships the same kind, you know, that are just unfulfilling? And why do we constantly do that? Those of us that do, why? It's because we have something unhealed. And until we heal it, we're going to keep going through that same damn lesson. I'm kind of ready to move forward. Okay, Capricorn. Capricorn, tell me what's coming for Capricorn. Community, a wealthy man. First time I seen that guy today. Family room. So something right around you happening pretty big here. Let's see somebody getting some high honor. Could be you. It's changing your life. It's changing your world. I see a new pathway. And I see great fortune even at the bottom of the deck. So Capricorn, it looks like something cool is happening for you. So I see the community with the main female. I see a wealthy man and high honors. And then I see the family room and I see change. So something might be changing in your family dynamic or something like that. Okay. Clarify the community card for Capricorn Spirit. Community. So it looks like there's going to be some kind of celebration here. I don't know if you guys are having like some kind of party or whatever. But there's going to be a lot of celebrating, a lot of gifts. I feel like there might be a reunion with someone that you've been apart from. I feel like something there is changing. I feel like you're getting a lot of courage. Some of you could be having a problem with, I don't know, addiction or partying too much or something like that. I feel like something huge is changing there. So if there's somebody out there that is having a, you know, I mean, parties a lot or whatever, I feel like that might be changing. When partying turns into toxicity, it's a whole nother level, right? So the wealthy man, let's do that. So this wealthy man is somebody that you know. It's someone that your soul tied to. And I think they're coming back into your life. This is a divine timing thing. So Spirit is asking you to trust that. I feel like there's going to be some kind of unity between the two of you and this wealthy man. And I think they're warning you not to be too much in your human. You know, don't let pride and stuff get in your way here. This is someone you already know. The high honor. This could be about, actually, like maybe this person, this wealthy man, they might be wanting to commit to you, have a family, get married. I feel like they hold you in high regard, is what I'm seeing here. I feel like this person, this wealthy man, is someone you already know. They're coming in with an apology, and they're sorry. They're really sorry. They're regretting it big time. They regret the way they treated you, you know? and they know that now you're guarded and you're isolating yourself, and they feel so shitty about it, right? They fucking want to step up to the plate. The divine masculine comes in. They want to show you. They want to show you that they mean business this time. Okay. This wealthy man's coming on in. Tell me about the family room for Capricorn. Family room for Capricorn. Okay, so there's some kind of change in a cycle. A family cycle dynamic is changing. What is it? So this is someone that you've been on a timeout with. It could be in your family, or it's somebody that you really, cared about. This is changing. This has changed you, this person. First of all, it made you feel lost and alone and unlovable. And it also is activating your higher self. Your higher self is coming out. Because it's time that this cycle ends, right? It's time for you to get what you want. It's time for you to get everything that you want. That's the wish fulfillment card. It's saying, like, will you please release all the shit that doesn't serve you anymore? Surrender it. Let it go. And just look at the stuff that makes you happy, Clarify the change card here for Capricorn. What's changing? I feel like what's changing is you're going from listening to your human to listening to your higher self. Yeah, there's a new beginning here, but you're really resistant to it. So you have an opportunity to change, but what's holding you back is your own doubts about yourself. Let's see if we can get some advice. What can they do about this? Because I feel like there's change coming, but you might block yourself, Capricorn, because you just have so much, you're living so much in human, So this is the advice from Spirit, is like, will you just meditate and talk to me, please? Be ready to receive, because boy, they have got a lot from you. It's time. It's the go with the flow card. It's the Wheel of Fortune. It's time. But the first step is for you to reach for them. Seek them out. That's what this card is called, is seek. It's a Hermit card. But it's also about being ready to receive, And the Wheel of Fortune wants to give you some shit. Good shit. But you gotta let go of this kind of stuff. These guarded, closed off feelings, You gotta let go of it. You gotta let it completely fucking go. Goodbye. I want more. I want what's mine. I want what I planned for. Like, my human being is stopping me from all the good shit. So you're gonna have to try and let go of, any kind of limiting beliefs, you know what I mean? Do you know who you really are? I feel like that's the biggest deception that this world is like, none of us really know. None of us can remember, how we possibly helped create the earth. You know what I mean? Been through every stage. We've probably been everything from a tree to a drop of water. And here we are as these human beings, now. And we can't remember any of it. It kind of sucks in a way, It's kind of a... Well, I mean, how else would we learn, though? If we knew we were almighty already, who knows? We would probably change our, I don't know what would happen. 204. Aquarius. Aquarius. Tell me what's happening for Aquarius. Spirit, show me some messages for Aquarius. Good stuff coming. I feel like something's turning around. You could have something going on, because you got the adjudication card and the courthouse card. So adjudication can mean a lot of things. It could mean like making a decision yourself. It could be being in front of a judge. It could be just finding justice in something, you yourself. So let's see what it is. It could even be like the justice card, like, because look what's underneath of it. What's fair for you is to have a great fortune. That's how you could read that really fast. In 3 to 6 months, you could have a lover coming. If not a lover, a very big choice in life. And there's something going on with an institution. It could be legal, it could be a hospital, it could be anything. But whatever it is, it's putting you on a new pathway. Like, so you have a new beginning. I don't know if you're moving or whatever, but you have a whole new path that's being illuminated for you. And that's pretty cool. Tell me what this judication card is here for, Spirit, for Aquarius. So you could be making a decision. It looks to me like there was a breakup or something, or somebody lied to you, or you're looking at your life, and I feel like, wow. Okay, so I feel like this is you making a decision in this judication card, right? And I think that you are kind of trying to take a little time out to process some shit that happened, right? Like there was a rejection, it looks like. A rejection. And then a temptation. And then partying. And then change and courage. Like the courage to change, right? So I feel like something happened and you felt rejected. And it kind of fragmented you. And a lot of times when we get fragmented, you know, think about that. You feel so lost. This is a pretty cool card. So I'm going to put it up here so you can see it a little closer. But it's like rejection, loss, and fragmented are the words. And it's about something, it could have been about a rejection or somebody that cheated on you or something like that. What I feel like is when we're in this place where we feel like someone threw us away, it is very, very, I'd say common is the word. I'm sorry it took me so long to think of common, but I was trying to think of the best word. I think it's very common for us to like try and self-medicate and party and just like have a life of something where you don't have to look at all this anymore. You don't have to feel like it. Like numbing your pain with alcohol or drugs, right? But I also see like what you're making a decision on is what happened here. Like, you know what I mean? Like you lost someone fucked you over. There's a breakup, and so you've been kind of maybe busy like numbing your feelings, and you're deciding that you're fucking better than that. You packed a fucking suitcase. Now, whether that is a literal suitcase and you're actually moving to a new place, I don't know. But what it shows me is that you have the courage to move forward. You have the courage to decide to react a different way. And you want to know what that leads to? Like you see the whole story, right? You have a breakup, you have a loss, you have a fragmentation, and then you go straight into like try to self-medicate, medicate yourself and live in denial for a minute. It feels better, doesn't it? I did it. I stayed drunk for so long. You guys have no idea. And then at some point, you realize, I mean, if you don't realize, trust me, Spirit will do something to make you realize that something needs to change, because you're bigger than that. You're better than that. And then here comes this great fortunes. So I feel like you're going to be rewarded for this change from your higher self, from the universe, from your ancestors, right? Like, they are rooting for you. And there's a great fortune, and I just want you to clarify the great fortune for Aquarius, Spirit. What does that look like? So whatever you're changing is bringing in some dough. The first thing is what's changing is the way you see yourself. I feel like a lot of people, I feel like when someone leaves us, or we break up, or we lose someone, makes us feel like we did something wrong, like we could have done something better, like um, we just feel like we fucked up, you know? And a lot of times we're really hard on ourselves about it. But I feel like just that feeling is just kind of the wake-up call for you. You know, you feel all these things, and then what happens is the moon comes out here, and it illuminates something brand new, and it's in the present moment, and it's like you look around, and suddenly it's almost like you see the abundance in your family, in your friends, in your children, in your parents, in your grandparents, right? You see it in your friendships. You see, like, you've been stuck back here, kind of like trying to hide from whatever you lost, or ignore whatever you lost, you know? And then here, the moon is showing you something like, you're not lacking, babe. You're not. You're going to have a lot of growth this summer. It could be financial, because they're talking about abundance. It could be about self-love, too. But I do see a lot of things changing. In 3 to 6 months, I see someone new coming in. This is a new love. It could be a Scorpio, but whatever it is, it's going to change your life. Pluto is here. I think your beliefs in yourself, and in life, and in spirit are all changing. And that's going to give you a whole bunch of courage to do a bunch of different things, you know, to start something new. This card is called Action, Courage, Jupiter, and Beginnings. And Jupiter is moving, changing signs all the time, right? I see you making your own foundation. This is you all by yourself. You're creating this new foundation, this new life, this new you. Your ancestors are helping you, because they're right here. Pay attention to your dreams, because they're talking to you in your dreams. This is going to be going on for the next 3 to 6 months. They're guiding you hardcore into somewhere new. I think the first thing that has to go is these limiting beliefs that you have. Tell me about the lovers. Okay, so what's clarifying here is nostalgia card. So I feel like this is just something that's on your mind constantly. Probably this old person that left, or you're preoccupied with finding someone new. I think that's got to change. You've got to focus on you, and someone's coming in. Could be a Libra. Yeah, I feel like you are so sad about one specific person. And the reason it's hanging in there and hanging on to you is because it's got something to do with your inner child, like something that happened when you were a kid that really kind of screwed you up. And I feel like you have limiting beliefs about yourself because of whatever this was. You know, Spirit's asking you to love yourself, take extra time to take care of yourself, you know. It's saying, like, look into your north node, because I feel like what they're saying is, like, it's time for you to get on that path, you know, in some way. So I feel like that's what's happening here, this new beginning. I think the Lover's card here is mostly talking about you sort of being preoccupied with a relationship that ended, you know? Tell me about the courthouse. Why is it here? The courthouse. Okay, so there is something going on here that you're like stuck to. It's some kind of toxic pattern. Like, the courthouse is here, and what's clarifying it is to release something. And it's some kind of toxic pattern. I'm wondering if it's got something to do with this back here, like this party thing. Because we got, once you do that, once you let go of that, purge that, you got a new pathway here. And there's celebration, there's abundance. You have a lot of self-worth here. You have freedom, new opportunities, and then this love and nurture card, right? So that's about loving yourself. Your soul loving you, you know? You loving your soul. Is that how you look at that inner self of yours? Do you ever just imagine like your soul coming and just kissing you on the forehead? Because I have a feeling that it does it a lot, you know, when we get scared. Because I just see so much scary stuff here for you, Aquarius, you know. And I really think it's time, like, I think the courthouse is here is because, again, representing a decision to let go of it, to surrender it, you know, and to say, like, I want more than that. I want more than that for my life. I deserve more than what I have. Because it looks to me like you guys are kind of stuck in a really toxic cycle. And this is what you could have, is this freedom, you know? Like, you can have that. It's yours. There's something you got to let go of, though. I don't know what it is, but I bet you do. Could be that person that you're obsessing about, you know? That you're trying to numb yourself from, you know? Yeah. Okay. So here's your advice. I love tarot. This is why. Because this deck, I'm asking for advice, and it shows me the sadness and isolation that you've been feeling. I mean, we've seen this all in this first row. And you've been in a ball, like, and sad. And some of you, I don't know if you're like numbing yourself or whatever, but the other deck said you were. But look at the enlightenment. It's like you're sad and alone, and then suddenly your soul tells you a secret. It's like you jump out. It looks like this one, doesn't it? That freedom card. It's kind of the same kind of thing. And I feel like you've been sad. Notice the 3s on the top here too. Those are angel numbers. So you got angels all around. And this is the 3 of cups. And in this deck, the message is that as you offer love to other people, the broken heart of yourself is healed. Not only do you heal them with your love, but your own heart heals by healing other people. Do you know what I mean? So they're asking you to offer love everywhere you go. Everywhere you go. Give yourself a number. Like, I'm going to be kind to 5 people today. I'm going to be kind to 1 person today. I'm going to be kind to 20 people today. Whatever kind of time you have, do that and see what happens. See how much healing you do in one day. You know, like, this is like going out of your way. I don't know, maybe you mow the neighbor's lawn. That would be nice. I wish my neighbor would. But my daughter's boyfriend does it, so every time he does it, it makes me happy, you know? Like, I don't have to do it. So that's what I'm saying. Like, every time he does it, something that nice for me, it heals me. And I think my big smile might heal him. So, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So, Pisces is the last one. 220. Okay, Pisces. So, Joni, if you want to call me in a little bit, we can do a reading. I would love to if you have time. If you still need a little more time, I know you said 3 hours, so I thought, well, maybe I'll do a reading online. And I also need to go get cat food for Sia, the man kitty. Okay, spirits, angels, guides. Let's give some great messages for Pisces. What's coming for them? So you have a gift coming. There's a privileged lady here. There is a mature woman, high honor. Thought I saw something else. Community. So Pisces, you guys might be doing something with family or friends. I feel like also there's maybe some unexpected income coming. Okay, so you've got a gift and high honor. Tell me about that. Gift and high honor, Spirit. What is that for Pisces? That sounds fine, Joni. I have to go to the grocery store. So your gift is some kind of new spark. This might be happening around September, October, November. Like a new beginning, a new lover, a new sexual union. I don't know. High honor. I feel like you're being awarded some kind of honor for something that you did in the past, but I don't know if you want to be highlighted for it. Like I feel like you don't want anybody to know. That's weird, but that's what I'm getting. It could be about love. I think this privileged lady is kind of like a new opportunity for you. I feel like it does you good. Like I feel like whatever this privileged lady is offering you is exciting, and it's freeing too. Like, so I don't know if she's handing you a wad of cash or what. Tell me about the community card. And Joni, Libra is at 12143. Community. Something going on in the place you hang out. I feel like maybe there's something like a group of people and something happened, and I feel like you regret it. Maybe there was some kind of control thing, right? Like maybe somebody tried to control you or you tried to control them. I think you think about it all the time, whether it was you or them. I think there's someone that's around you all the time, and I feel like, I don't know, control freak situation could be either person. But I feel like you can't stop thinking about it. I feel like you're still trying to figure out how to control the situation. Oh my God, that really is what it's saying. So, the community card. I'll show you that card in case it looks familiar or someone on it does. But it's like it's something you can't stop thinking about. It has something to do with so control freak tendencies, you know? And somebody maybe even spying or watching, but someone's totally obsessed with it in their thoughts. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sag. This person triggers the hell out of you. You know, you guys have conflict, and I think it's tough. Something in your community there. So you might want to be on the lookout for that. The mature woman, she might be your mom. I feel like she loves you and nurtures you, Pisces, and you feel really grateful that you had her in your life, or do have her in your life. I feel like this person, this mature woman, helps you to grow in the present, and I feel like you just feel very, very grateful. I don't know if it's like your mom or your wife or your sister or something like that, you know. But I feel like you just feel very, very grateful for all the love she did give you. I don't know why I'm saying that in past tense, but I think it's like on your mind. Whoever this woman is, she could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you know. And I feel like, you know, there's just a lot of like almost obsession here. Lots and lots of memories, lots of nostalgia. So I'm not sure why you're going through all of this, but you're really thinking about someone, you know? You're thinking about someone who gave you mother kind of love. Like, I don't know if you had a baby with them or whatever, but look at, I see like maybe something coming back together. And then look at the bottom of the deck, the divine feminine, as well as fate. So there's something happening here for you, Pisces. I feel like spirit is kind of like navigating a situation that you had planned, right? Tell me about the thief and the unexpected income, because you've got that down here too. Like, let's do... Okay, so what I feel like is maybe this person, this mature woman, there could be like the fact that like you just love her, right? There's abundance, and oh man, there's a getting back together here, is what I see. Ooh, my phone's going out at dead. So, yeah, I feel like it could be, just be ready to open to receive, right? You've got some unexpected income coming here too. Tell me about that. So you could feel like this mature woman kind of stole something from you or whatever, right? Could be dealing with the twin flame. But I see unexpected income and assistance from spirit guides coming in. Yeah. Listen to your third eye. Okay, so honestly, this mature woman, whoever this is, Pisces, this could be someone that, it could be a twin flame. Use your third eye about it. I feel like there is unexpected income coming. It could have something to do with your third eye, so I don't know if you're, I'm just going to throw this out there, reading tarot for money. You might get like a job out of nowhere from that, right? Okay, so your advice is to seek the truth, change your focus, and get balance. So Seven of Swords is like you peeling back the veil and looking at the bigger picture, you know? Like you're peeling back and you're peering in and you want the truth. Like, who am I really, right? What is this really? And I think you're learning something here when you're seeking the truth, right? It changes what you've been focused on. I feel like you've been focused on, I don't know, maybe the negative side of things, right? But whatever's happening, Spirit is bringing you in balance. You know, you're getting balance. So here's what I see, Pisces. I feel like you have a lot of spiritual help around you. And I feel like even your own soul is pretty on fire right now and leading the way. However, we all have that, we all have free will. So Our soul can lead and lead and lead, and if our human is too scared, it's too scared. So, you know, I'm just saying you got a lot of cool shit coming here. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. It's part of your path, you know? So, you got a lot of money coming in. You might have... I feel like there's some kind of reconciliation with somebody that you know, felt like they could have just stole your heart, you know, and treated you like shit or something, you know, like they stole your heart and walked away, maybe. Because the thief is here. Can mean 1,000 things, right? So anyway, I hope that helped you guys, and I hope it made sense. I just want to say thanks for you guys watching and liking and sharing and everything, and I'm really sorry it took me so long to get here, and hopefully I'll just start being regular again. I love you guys. I want you to have a great day. Bye.